What if I told you the ocean completely transforms after dark, and the fish you struggle to find all day suddenly appear out of nowhere? Tonight, we're diving into black water where every shadow could be a trophy and every movement could be a predator. This is Night Spearfishing episode 157, and we're heading into the deep with nothing but dive lights, steady nerves, and the kind of adrenaline you only feel when the sun goes down and the real hunters wake up. As the last light fades over the horizon, the boat rocks gently in the open water, and you can already feel that shift in energy. Night spearfishing is a different world. The surface is calm, the sky is full of stars, but underneath it's pure mystery. We gear up in near silence, checking our spear guns, testing our flashlights, making sure every strap and line is secure, because once you drop into that darkness, there's no room for mistakes. The ocean at night doesn't forgive carelessness. It rewards preparation and patience. The first splash into the water is always a shock. Even in warm conditions, the darkness wraps around you instantly. Your dive light cuts through the black like a blade, revealing particles drifting in the water column and the reef slowly coming to life. During the day, fish are cautious and alert, but at night many species go into rest mode, hovering near structure, easier to approach if you move slowly and control your breathing. That's the key to successful fish hunting at night. Calm movements, smooth fin kicks, and total awareness of your surroundings. We descend toward a reef ledge known for holding snapper and grouper after sunset. The beam of the light scans left to right, picking up glowing eyes reflecting back in the darkness. You can feel your heart rate spike every time a shape materializes out of the black. Sometimes it's a small reef fish. Sometimes it's something much bigger. Night spearfishing demands discipline. It's easy to rush a shot when your visibility is limited, but patience is what lands quality fish. I slow my breathing, line up carefully, and wait for the fish to turn broadside. When it does, the shot is clean and precise. The spear hits solid and the fight begins. Fighting fish at night adds another layer of intensity. You can't see far beyond your light beam, and the fish will try to run into holes or wrap you around structure. Maintaining line control is everything. You keep tension steady, stay above the reef when possible, and avoid letting the fish bury itself. Within moments, the water settles and the first solid catch of night is secured. A beautiful snapper, shining silver under the dive light. Proof that the strategy is working. As the dive continues, more species start to appear. Lobsters creep along the rocks. Parrotfish hover in protective mucus cocoons. Occasionally a barracuda drifts through the edge of the light, curious but cautious. Night diving heightens every sense. You hear the crackle of reef life, the distant thump of waves above, and your own breathing echoing in your mask. It's immersive, almost meditative, until suddenly a larger shadow moves just outside your visibility. We shift to a deeper drop-off where bigger predators patrol. This is where experience matters. Fish hunting at night in deeper water requires strong dive technique and complete trust in your gear. I take a deep breath, duck dive, and glide down slowly, keeping movements minimal to avoid spooking anything in range. About halfway down, the beam catches the unmistakable profile of a large grouper tucked under a ledge. This is the kind of opportunity night spearfishing offers. Fish that would bolt instantly in daylight are calmer and more approachable in the dark. Positioning is critical. I angle slightly above the fish, extend the spear gun carefully, and wait for the perfect angle to ensure a solid holding shot. One controlled squeeze, and the spear connects. The grouper thrashes powerfully. Try to retreat into the structure, but steady pressure and good shot placement keep it from locking up. Within minutes, it's secured, and the sense of accomplishment is unreal. That's what keeps us coming back episode after episode. The challenge, the strategy, and the reward of harvesting your own food from the ocean. Night spearfishing isn't just about the catch. It's about understanding the ocean's rhythm. Tides, moon phase, and current direction all influence how active fish are after dark. On nights with minimal current, fish tend to stay tight to structure. When the tide moves, predators become more active, using the current to ambush prey. Learning these patterns turns random dives into consistent success. It's not luck. It's preparation meeting opportunity. Back at the surface between drops, the boat lights glow softly against the black water. We compare catches, talk strategy, and plan the next drift. Every diver has a different approach. But safety is always a top priority. Night conditions reduce visibility and depth perception, so staying within sight of your dive partner and maintaining clear communication is critical. Redundant lighting is a must. If your primary light fails, a backup ensures you're never left in total darkness. As the night progresses, the action only gets better. Larger fish start to cruise the edges of the reef, drawn by smaller prey illuminated by our lights. It's a natural phenomenon. Light attracts plankton, plankton attracts bait fish, and bait fish attract predators. Understanding this chain reaction can dramatically increase your success when spearfishing at night. Position yourself strategically and let the ecosystem do the work. One final drop of the night brings the biggest surprise. Near the base of the reef, just beyond the main beam, a massive shape glides slowly across the sand. Calm, steady, powerful. I adjust my light, confirm the target, and begin a slow approach. This is where experience, patience, and composure matter most. Rushing could spook the fish. Waiting too long could lose the opportunity. I close the distance carefully, align the shot, and commit.